82-year-old Paul Pelosi suffered blunt force trauma to his head and lies in a hospital bed tonight. He underwent surgery early this morning to repair a skull fracture and serious injuries to his right arm and hands. Nancy Pelosi's office put out a statement saying doctors expect Paul to make a full recovery. San Francisco police identified the attacker as 42-year-old David DePepe of Berkeley, California. He's been charged with attempted homicide and assault with a deadly weapon and elder abuse, among other crimes. His motivation for the attack, well, that is still being investigated tonight. Relatives of DePepe say he had a history of posting conspiracy theories on social media about COVID vaccines, the 2020 election, George Floyd's murder, and the January 6th riot. The U.S. Capitol Police announced today that they will be assisting the FBI and the San Francisco Police with a joint investigation. This violent attack on a family member of a lawmaker, second in line to the presidency. It comes at a critical time. Threats of political violence and rhetoric, they've been playing out all across the country. They've been playing out on both sides of the political divide as we head closer and closer to the midterm elections. Over the summer, a man was arrested after he was found carrying a pistol outside of the Seattle home of Democrat Representative Pramila Jayapal. A week later, a man tried to stab Republican Congressman Lee Zeldin while he was on a stage at a campaign event for his race for governor. And threats to Republican Adam Kinzinger and his family came in voicemails to his Capitol Hill office. That happened all summer long. Today, Democrats and Republicans showed their outrage on social media. Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell said he is horrified and disgusted by the attack. Texas GOP Senator Ted Cruz writes, "We can have our political differences, but violence is always wrong and unacceptable." And Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer put out a statement calling it a dastardly attack. The question is, how do you deal with this type of violence so close to an election? And is enough being done to protect lawmakers, judges, elected officials, even everyday election workers? Joining us to help answer our questions right now, we've got Fred Waller with us. He was chief of patrol for Chicago PD. He's also the director, national initiatives for Monterrey Security Consultants. Fred, thank you so much for being here. I know you've covered big events, G8 NATO, you've done presidential visits, a lot of high security events. The first thing I thought this morning, Fred, was, how does this happen? I mean, second in line to the president. Right. I would have thought that house would have been fortified.
And you can see that they're probably reviewing all of their security measures right now. That's probably one of the first things they're going to do, go over and review who should be secured, who should have a security detail, and who shouldn't. I'm sure the FBI and the federal partners are all scrubbing through this subject's background to find out if there's some nexus to the Capitol incident or if there's some situation where there might be some mental illness.
Did it surprise you? Would you have thought that there would have been some kind of security detail there?
You would think with all of the things going on and the other attacks that you previously mentioned that they would have some measure of security there for someone that high up of a lawmaker.
The stats are staggering. You look at Capitol Police, the threats that they've been investigating, 4,000 in 2017. You go to 2021, 10,000 threats. It's up by 6,000. I mean, what's going on?
It's a culture and society issue where people make threats on social media and other avenues, and then they act out on those threats. There's a total disrespect at this point in time for the lawmakers, total disrespect for the police. So now these people feel that they can just act out on these without any repercussions.
Thank goodness Nancy Pelosi wasn't there. The other thing I thought about was it's not that difficult to figure out she's in D.C. during this time. Obviously, mental illness must come into play here with this suspect.
Right. You would think with all of the posts, and I'm sure the FBI is taking their time and scrubbing through his phone, getting warrants for his phone, getting warrants for his social media. So they're probably going to find a lot more. And as the days go on, we'll find out a lot more. But you're happy that maybe he just acted upon something and didn't do a lot of recon or do a lot of looking at the house that the speaker wasn't there.
Thank goodness. They've already been going over his social media accounts, a lot of conspiracy theories. Really doesn't surprise you these days.
No. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.